Good morning, everybody. I'm back with the Gravely 1336 Pro mower. Just a few notes. This is a pretty early model. Serial number is 324. So if you're looking for parts, put in the serial number, and some of the, I think it's jack, small engine. It'll list things, it'll list the mower by serial number, like all zeros up through 500 or whatever. So you can narrow down your mower by the serial number, and that'll help you search for parts. I tested the switch for the PTO and it's bad. So I ordered a new switch. I took the PTO clutch out, and I'll tell you, if you do it, what you need to do is you need to take the center bolt out right there, and because of the design, this bar is in the way to get a socket on it properly or an impact. You might be able to get a swivel in there. I didn't try. So what I did is I loosened the 4 motor mount bolts. There's one in each corner of the motor. And I just lifted the motor up, and the PTO clutch just slid off the mower output shaft, the vertical shaft, and everything's keyed, so you really can't put it together incorrectly. Just kind of a pain in the neck. So if you try and you're successful with a impact super, I tried to put a small socket on it and I couldn't get it to fit on there because of that bar, so I didn't even try a impact. But what I ended up doing is getting one of these vice grip chain units. I think it was like 25 bucks from AutoZone, and I put that on the shaft that's closest to the bottom of the frame deck, and I held that while I took that 16 millimeter bolt out with the combination wrench. So I took the PTO clutch out, and I have a 12 volt power source that I can adjust the voltage on it, and I hooked the clutch up to that, and it was full of dirt, but I knocked the dirt out and it engaged fine after that. So I'll wait for the switch and we'll go from there again. Here's the cover, the air cleaner housing that I got from eBay. It was used. It didn't fit. The carb, the replacement carb is a little bit different than the one that I replaced it with. Here's the original. And the one I have has a brass tube sticking out of here, and that was hitting the housing of the filter, so I took a Dremel and removed that. I don't know if this one was supposed to have one or not, but the replacement didn't. And the second thing, if I can find it, is it has, let me take this off real quick. This area here, there's a tube that fits in the back of this housing, and it goes to the motor. And I don't know if it's a vent, but it didn't line up exactly. It wouldn't fit with this filter housing. It's still in there, but it's turned so it won't go in here, but it doesn't interfere with the housing, and it's still plugged into that port. So, and it seems to run just fine. So that's where we're at. It's gonna be another week for that switch, and we'll see if that gets this beast running. You guys be careful. Have a good day. Take care.